Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, people just like you found insights in their data and tried to share what they learned with those around them. The problem was, no matter how hard they tried to get the rest of the business to understand the data and see the insights, everyone else just didn't seem to get it. Truth be told, most people don't really want to look at charts or dashboards. And so all the time that was spent finding insights, the things that could really change people's thinking, was wasted as people were not really seeing what needed to be seen. And then along came Yellowfin stories. Stories are a great way to communicate what's happening with your data by adding narrative and context to the numbers. They give you the opportunity to explain both the internal factors impacting your data, like new marketing campaigns, as well as external factors such as competitor price changes. Yellowfin stories help you create engaging content that your colleagues and Prince Charming will want to read. So start with a great headline to attract your readers. Use simple but powerful language and don't be afraid to make a bold statement. Create a great hook by adding in a header image that supports the theme of your story. This image also gets used in timeline posts as the browse page, so you want to make it pop. Open with an irresistible introduction. Your first paragraph should draw your readers in and make them want to read more. From here, tell your story your way. And remember, the more context you provide, both visual and verbal, the less likely your audience will be to jump to mistaken conclusions. Images, video, and external links are there to provide additional context. No emperor's new clothes here. Naturally, you will want to add data to your story. You can add live reports, or if you want to have pre-applied filters, then add a bookmarked report instead. If you want to ensure that the data remains static, use snapshots. That way your readers see exactly what you saw when you were writing your story. Break your story into short sections with subheadings. The subheadings give your reader an outline to follow, and the short sections make a long story much easier to digest. Use formatting to emphasize text, dash space to add dot points, and if you want to make a quote stand out, make it stand out. People don't always trust data, but they trust people and their fairy godmothers. Collaborate with others, invite them to join you, and help validate facts and figures, thereby building greater trust in your narrative. Finish with a great conclusion. What recommendations do you have? What actions need to be taken? Then, just hit publish. Give your story a good description. People want to know what it is about, right? And finally, make sure it's read by sharing it with others. See who has read the story, wait for the kudos, and join the discussion in the activity stream. And that, my friends, is the story of how data and storytelling came together and lived happily ever after. The end.